Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of What They Don't Tell You. I'm your host, Jacob, along with the other host,
Aiden, and we're here to bring you our perspective on news, facts, and specifically today, culture.
Alright guys, in today's episode, we've got our Christmas suits on. This week's going to be a little bit of a Christmas-themed episode week. We've got an interesting video we're going to be reacting to. This is a music video by Skillet. This is a little old, but Aiden, do you want to tell us what this exactly is?
Yeah, so it's a Come O Come Emmanuel, put by Skillet, which if you know anything about him, it's not exactly going to be the somber, reverent O Come O Come Emmanuel that many of us know and remember. That being said, they decided to release two versions. They have one, which is their kind of a little more amped rock version, and then they have a soft version for the people that are undoubtedly going to be like, this isn't even Christian anymore, there are drums. So that being said, they released both. Cool that they did that, and we are going to be reacting to the obviously a little more controversial one, if you will. To those of you stricter out there, that's okay, but we're gonna see where this goes. I'm curious to see it.
All right, let's go ahead and react to the video.
O come Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel.
So I'm just gonna pause real quick. Again,
Yeah.
we're in a hospital room, sort of.
Like,
So I'm assuming it's like, come back, save us. Everything's going wrong. But
I mean, that's the state the Israelites were in, and that's the
Yeah.
state you have to put yourself in. Like that's what they were waiting for. They had nothing.
I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the point. And then he comes back. So I do like this. That's why I love this song.
That mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Oh, come thou root of Jesse free, thine own from Satan's tyranny. From depths of hell thy people save, and give them victory o'er the grave. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
Cool.
No, it is cool, and it's cool to see the breakthrough. I think, and I'll say this for it, I think the one thing that I'm not going to like by the end, the one thing that I'll have my judgment for now, I don't like the part that they added. So when she starts going, God is with,
Yeah.
is with us now. Like, I don't like it when they add to the original Christmas songs.
Right.
I get that, like, a lot of artists want to put their own spin on something to make it unique to, like, themselves so people come back to their song. I feel like that's not something that makes me want to come back to that song.
Right.
That being said, I don't actually hate it overall. It's
not a bad listen to once.
No.
We'll put it that way.
Is with us, he's with us now. Oh, come, Emmanuel.
Oh, come thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice,
of it, right? It starts off depressed, and he's saying like, "Oh come, oh come in," and then when it gets that rejoice part, it points that out, and it kind of there's that closure there still a little bit, right? Like there's that hope that's meant to be represented. So I do like that it starts out that way actually, because it shows the dire straits that someone can be in, right, in this world that's pain, and agony, and all the things that people experience every day. But that one continual hope that is pretty well reflected, at least in what they chose to do with the setup. So I do like that, I think. And I mean, overall, like obviously the music's better than the overall video. I don't have anything against it actually. Like I expected it to be a little bit more louder, like more rock based.
It does feel.
And it doesn't feel necessarily. It feels more so than the other O Come O Come Emmanuels, but it's not.
But it
over
still
the top
feels like you
I
could
thought it was.
play it in like a service. It does, like, to a point.
Immediate.
We spoke way too freaking soon.
Way too. Actually, not like a second too soon. Really, we were like, "This is probably," and then it's just like, boom, and there's Skillet, and that, you know what? I appreciate it for what it is to some degree. Passionate, I'll give him that for sure.
I take back my original statements. Let's continue.
All right.
I don't know how I
Some
feel
people are gonna
about
criticize
that.
them. Here's what I will say. They care. Definitely not my thing. Don't think it's necessarily. It's in the taste of like the Christmas season and what we usually try to be reverential. But I also am not going to dismiss it as like inauthentic.
Right. I'm not sure if I like the scenery with like the red flashing lights
like,
and
you
stuff.
could have done like you probably could have done.
More,
I don't know, something a
more
little
calming
more.
Christmas. I don't know. It's just it seems a lot for
It's tough.
For how
It's a
they
tough
play it,
balance
you know
for
what
what
I mean?
they're trying to aim for here, but yeah.
And
Alright.
how the song's already set up. Like it's an original that you kind of put an interesting twist on.
Yeah, which but again, I'm not gonna dismiss it as like, oh, he doesn't care, like, oh, he's not being authentic and singing it. I don't know, just kind of
Oh.
like a gift that they have. I don't know.
Interesting.
Is with us. He's with us now. Our God is Emmanuel.
Come, oh, come, Emmanuel.
He's with us now.
See, I see how they added some of their own takes, but also at the end, I don't like how it was like from all of that to just switch back to the bed scene. You know what I mean? It's super
Or the
calm
church,
again.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's like, it's just like I feel like
I see
there's
it.
too many
There's
mixed
energy
emotions.
to it. There's
There is
energy
energy.
to it.
And
That's what I'm
honestly,
gonna say.
I don't think I'd be saying.
I don't want to really criticize him because, to be honest, I do like pretty much respect him. I mean, to a certain extent, that's not my
Like,
thing, but
Yeah, I mean, I again, I'm not trying to criticize them in the fact like, oh, they suck, they shouldn't.
Right.
Like, I just think in the idea of how this song is portrayed, and then coming at any
Right.
other song that wasn't so like kind of like a hymn, kind of like more calming, more
Right.
something you play in like a church service rather than like a rock concert. Any other song, I'd be
Right.
like, dude, this is sick. I like the vibe. This is cool. But coming from the idea of O Come Emmanuel, knowing the original, you know what I mean? Like that kind of
Yeah.
take is like a little different.
that's understandable. I can agree with that. That's probably again like I like overall what they do. Like I haven't heard them say anything that I'm like, oh, I disagree. Disagree with that. But I don't know. I didn't hate it by any means, but I'm not definitely not going to be my go-to O Come Emmanuel.
Right,
version.
right.
You know, that's just not my thing. And because I think it's Christmas and it's meant to be a little bit more reverential than that. But it was an interesting first listen, and mostly I'm just going to laugh at the fact that we were like, I could see this maybe, and then it just, like, maybe it's kind of calm. It's not too bad. It's not too far out there. And then immediately to just, like, the garage scene. Like, the most Christmas thing, if you can even, well, depending on how you're classifying Christmas. Classifying Christmas is just, like, the whole season, like, different colors you associate with Christmas. The most Christmas thing about that was the red and green flashing, like, garage light things they had above them. Everything else was, like, dark. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like the snowy,
like,
the snow on the rocks and, like, the
that was
the
cool.
light coming in. That was cool.
Scene. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this one. Again, go check out Skillet. They've got 4.24 million subs on YouTube.
Dang.
They also have probably
YouTube
Spotify, YouTube Music, all that good stuff. Go check them out. Again, we're not hating on them. Just kind of interesting take to the
Not my Christmas thing.
new version of O Come O Come Emmanuel. Again, pretty cool the way, if it wasn't that song, but no hate on them. Just kind of the way that it happened. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video, and peace out.
Peace.
Merry Christmas.